What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nasher. Welcome back to the channel. Yes, I'm back on the laptop again. Today's YuGiOh video is actually regarding actually something that was just posted yesterday. I was gonna do it in I was gonna do that for yesterday's video, but you guys saw the video for yesterday. Tomorrow's video, I will be talking about what's going to be going on with WrestleMania. That will be tomorrow's video. But today, I am going to talk a little bit about the next the next 6, maybe 7 sets they're going to be coming out. Supposedly, they're going to be delayed. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm not so sure if they will or not, but I will be talking about that, and also I'm going to be revealing the full set list for the Sacred Beast structure, in which if you guys do know a recipe, or rather a deck build of sorts for that build for the Sacred Beast deck, let me know on Instagram. My Instagram will be in the description below, so follow me there and message me, because I've always wanted to build them, so I'm kind of curious about that. Okay, so for this, alright, so let's go ahead. TCG regarding delays and products and where. So basically, Konami has released an official statement for the upcoming sets. And obviously you guys know YG Organization is always released in Europe. Somewhere in Europe. But yeah, so with that being said, it says here, please note that we are aware that some information pertaining to our European business was posted on social media in regards to the upcoming Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG releases, causing confusion with our Konami US partners that we wanted to clarify. As of right now, there is no intent to delay any release dates in any of the Americas. The delay only pertains to the EMEA. So that would be Europe, Middle East, and Africa. And does not apply to our region, North America and Latin America. Below is our upcoming release schedule for the next couple months. Please keep in mind that OTS official tournament stores can sell 1 day prior to the release date. And the reason this is happening is because of the Crush Card Virus pandemic. So this is the only reason why. That's the only reason. There's no other reasons for it. But as of now, tomorrow, obviously right now, I think Simo, Simply Unlucky, I know that Crush Cards, Logan and Brian, I think is their name, Jobber, they've already gotten their dual overload boxes, but the official release date is actually going to be tomorrow. At the time of this being recorded, it is actually the 19th. It's Thursday, March 19th, at 2:16 p.m. Literally, it's that time. At the time of this being recorded, which again, but at the time of this being posted, it'll be the 19th, but it'll be like around 2:30, maybe 3-ish, somewhere in there. But Dual Overload will be released tomorrow. Next month, so that's actually the only thing that we have for the month of March. Secret Slayers will be released on the 3rd, which will be on Friday, actually, which is actually going to take place on the final SmackDown before WrestleMania, which that will be tomorrow's video. So April 3rd, the brand new structure deck called Mechanized Madness, that will be released on the 17th, and those are the only 2 sets for the month of April. For the month of May, we have the last core set for the Vrains era called Eternity Code, and then which will be on the 1st of May. May 15th will be the Speed Duels starter decks. So for those who play a lot of Speed Duels, that set is for you. And then and then of course and of course June 19th will be Toon Chaos. Alright, so let's see here. We will remain these release dates as long as our distribution partners are not disrupted. For the most up-to-date information on product releases, etc., please check the notification. Okay, so that doesn't really. So as of now, those 6 sets are going to be released as planned. I believe we were supposed to have gotten the Banlist in sometime in the next couple weeks. Sometime in the next couple weeks. Let's see. Give me a second here. So as of now, the ban list stands as what's new anyway. I did talk about it in that video. Hard Horror is banned. Colossus is banned. Electromite is banned. Justice here is banned. Tempest Magician is banned. Azathoth is banned. Mirage Salio is banned. Brilliant Fusion is banned. Engage is banned. And then for the cards that are limited, you can use 1. Nessie is limited. Pancratops is limited. Servant of Endymion is limited. True King Lothosan Gem, the Disaster. And for that, Dragona Diagram has to be limited to 1 as well. Card of Demise is limited. Into the Void is limited. Pot of Avarice is off the ban list, so it's at 1. Seconds Light is also limited. Red Reboot is limited. Semi-limited, the only 3 cards that were semi-limited in the current ban list that we have now are Deep Sea Diva, Tour Guide, and Mind Control. And then the cards that are no longer on the list, meaning you can use 3. Dark Arm Dragon, Lady Debug, Morphine Jar number 2, Performance Damage Juggler, Tribe Infecting Virus, Kagari, Book of Moon, the Phantom Knights, Rank Up Magic Launch, Solemn Warning, and Soul Drain. That is actually the current ban list now. We were supposed to be getting it March 30th, but because that so many of the because that so many events have been canceled and postponed, like YCS Charlotte, YCS Rio de Janeiro, Brazil is also canceled. There are so many events. Even also there are rumors saying there are people who are saying that even this year's Worlds could potentially be canceled entirely because of the Crush Card virus pandemic. But honestly, it is what it is. But yeah, so as of now, those 6 sets will go as scheduled. As far as we know, these sets are going to be released as scheduled. I'm actually expecting my Dual Overload box to come in sometime in the next week. And I only got 1. In fact, I may have to get a second box from my locals, actually, if they're still open. Let's see. Here we are. So we finally have the full set list for the Sacred Beast structure deck. I kind of figured that YuGiOh would be in this, but actually not. It's interesting. It's actually kind of interesting that it's not. But I'm actually going to go through the whole list itself. So first up we have Raphael, Lord of Phantasms, Shimmering Scraper, Chaos Core, and then we have Dark Beckoning Beast, Chaos Summoning Beast, and also Dark Summoning Beast. Grinder Golem is also in this, and it's interesting because I believe Grinder Golem is at 1 in the OCG. For us, is banned, so it's that's kind of interesting. Phantom of Chaos, Phantom Skyblaster, Mad Reloader, Grave Squirmer, Rainbow Dark Dragon. That's an interesting one. That's an interesting one for Rainbow Dark Dragon to be in this. But you know what? Hey, it's all good. It's all good. Trigoedia. That's another interesting card because Trigoedia was in so many of the dark structure decks and dark starter decks from back in the day. Like, I know that it was in I want to say the Dark World in the Dark World structure deck, if I remember correctly. It was in so many decks back in the day. It was that broken. Radian, the multi-dimensional kaiju. Ooh, Radian. I would love to see that card. I wonder, but I am curious though as to whether or not a lot of these cards are going to be in the TCG structure deck. I know that Grinder Golem won't be in there. I think Grinder Golem will probably be the only one that won't be in there. Chaos Hunter, Puppet Master, Stygian Street Patrol. Let's see here. The Fable Cerberus, and then Farfa Malebranche of the Burning Abyss. Those are the monsters. So for the spells and traps, we have Cerulean Skyfire, the Seven Spirit Gates Unleashed, Fallen Paradise, which is the field spell for them, Phantasmal Martyrs, Spell Chronicle. I haven't seen that card in such a long time. That's an interesting one. Terraforming Set Rotation, Mound of the Bound Creator. That one actually works. It actually does work for Sacred Beasts, but it also works. It actually works better with Slifer, Obelisk, and Raw. If you really think about it, 1-for-1. That's an interesting one. Beginning of the End. I believe with that, if you have 7 or more darks in your grave, banish 5, I think, and draw 2. I think it's the name. Pot of Desires, Owner's Seal, Kaiser Coliseum. I believe that is banned for us. Swords of Concealing Light, Mystical Space Typhoon. That's interesting. And I believe those are these spells. For the traps, we have Hyperblaze, Awakening of the Sacred Beasts, Escape from the Dark Dimension, Shape Sister, Imperial Custom, Mistake, Dark Factory of More Production, and then for the rest of the cards, we have Phantasm Emperor Trilog, Trilogig. That's gonna be printed for us in Dual Overload, which that's kind of cool. So I guess if the card does get released in the structure deck for us in the TCG, that'll actually be the only reprint of its kind. So that's kind of cool. And then we actually have the Phantasm token and the Phantasmal Martyr token. And then we actually have the what's called the Sacred Beast Unleashed pack. So we have all 3 Sacred Beasts, Uriah, Haman, Raviel, Chaos Phantasm Armitile, and then Dimension Fusion Destruction. That is the full set list. So out of all of these, I think the only 3 that I do not see getting printed in the TCG will probably have to be I would have to say Grinder Golem because I know the Grinder Golem is banned for us. Rainbow Dark Dragon, and I would have to say Farfa. I don't think Farfa would work so well with the deck. But of course, too. Actually, there is one other thing that I do want to bring up. There is one more thing I do want to bring up for this video, and it's actually interesting because in Rise of the Duelist, we're actually getting a brand new card for the set. This was actually released just a couple days ago. Rather, just today. So in Rise of the Duelist, just as an extender for this video, we have a brand new card for Rise of the Duelist, which will be the first set for the Yu-Gi-Oh! 7th era. It is called Dread Reef, the ephemeral fish. I don't even know how the fuck to pronounce it. Ephemeral fish. There we go. It is a water attribute 4-star fish monster with 1500 attack and 1600 defense. Both effects are hard once per turn. When this card is summoned, you can send a fish monster except Dread Reef from your deck to the graveyard. You can banish this card from your grave, target 3 fish monsters in your grave, shuffle them into the deck, draw 1. So basically, so with this card, it's basically a pot of acquisitiveness. In which, if you guys don't know what the card does, basically you target 3 cards that were banished. You send them into the deck, whether it's in your opponent's deck or your own, and you draw 1 card. That's basically what that card is. So yeah, so honestly, so that's just the only piece of news that I wanted to reveal for Rise of the Duelist. I'll show you guys the card, what the card looks like, right here. Let me see if I'm able to. Hang on. Give me 1 second. So that's actually what the card looks like. Right there, that's what the card looks like. But guys, that's actually going to do it for this video. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts on what's been going on with Konami nowadays, and your thoughts on the structure deck. I'm actually curious. And of course, too, yes, again, if you guys do have a deck recipe for the sake of Beast, I actually want to build them. So if you guys do know a good deck recipe, let me know in the comments below, and be sure to also message me on Instagram, because I'm very, very interested in wanting to build them. But that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, so you guys don't miss out on any new content that comes your way. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Links are down below. And if you guys have any fan mail that you want to send me, my address will also be in the description below. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.